Next tonight, rail commuters in the south of Scotland have been experiencing disruption as ScotRail's new scaled-back timetable has begun today.
The company is in a pay dispute with the ASLEF union. Its members are refusing to work overtime. More than 700 services have been cut across Scotland. Our reporter James Mahon has been in Dumfries for us on this story.
Train services right across the south of Scotland have been impacted, from Tweedbank and the Borders to right here in Dumfries. And that's affecting commuters and local businesses, some who say that their workers cannot get to and from work. And as well as commuters just like Jan, who commutes from the north of England to Dumfries.
I've just been looking up to see about getting back tomorrow to go and see my grandsons, and they're either delayed or they're not available. So I can't book like I normally would have done. I'll have to start looking for next week now.
The Scottish Government, which took over ScotRail last month, says the new timetable will lead to more certainty and are looking to recruit more train drivers.
Yeah, I recognise people are really frustrated by the changes to the timetable today. I travelled myself from Fife into Edinburgh today. Of course, we're seeing a limited service right across the network, and that is happening as a result of train drivers refusing to work their rest days. Now, that is in train drivers' gift. If they choose not to, for whatever reason, that's up to them. But it is true also to say that the network is largely dependent on train drivers volunteering to work on their rest days, and therefore ScotRail have had to take the unfortunate decision to introduce a limited timetable. I am working with ScotRail to see where we might be able to reintroduce a number of services. I know people are deeply frustrated about that, but in the meantime it's absolutely essential that ASLEF and ScotRail get round the negotiating table and that we can move talks forward this week to get to a resolution for passengers.
ScotRail bosses say the demands for 10% wage increases for drivers is unsustainable. And the union ASLEF, who we spoke to earlier today, said that they are open to negotiations when and if they're possible.
You're watching Look Around. Thank you very much for your company.